Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Wasmatic. Welcome back to episode 2 of Surviving Mars. When I left last, we were just building this battery and getting ready for... oh dear, what's this weird little thing going on? We were getting ready for colonisation, so we needed to think about producing oxygen, producing water. So my next task will be to create some water reclamation buildings. And I think I'm going to put those along here. A little bit close to the concrete. There's also concrete there. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Where do I want to put them? The problem with putting them between two concrete productions units is that they produce dust. This actually, we now have a spread, so I can extend that power. Building's not working. What building's not working? That building's not working. Why not? Okay, let's have a look. Have we overdone the power? Production 16, demand of 10. No, that should be all good. Okay, it's up and running. Right. Panic over. Water. I need you to analyse that. You should have been analysing that.
Sector scanned.
So we have to produce some water. Maybe. Eventually this concrete plant will run out and I'll have to salvage it and destroy it. So, struggling with this one a bit. Where to put the water? I think I'm going to have to put it here. I want to build a dome here, so I'm going to have to put them here. So let's do that. Slow this down a bit, and it will be a moisture evaporator, not a water extractor. So that's what we need. Consumes 5 electricity, and I think we were on. Yeah, we've got capacity to build 1. But I will also need to build a water tower. So let's do this. Can't build them that side, okay. That forces my hand a little bit. We need to build a pipe network for oxygen as well. I'm just going to put these there. I wonder whether I can put let's wait and see what happens when that's built. I need to build water pipes. I also need to build probably another wind turbine. Cargo rocket can deliver additional supplies. Yes, it can. But I don't want that yet. So we've got the moisture evaporator up and running. I now need to capture that water. So I just need to think about pipes.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
Okay. Finally, we've got farm. That's what I needed. Last game I played. Oh look, I've got polymer factory as well. Subsurface heating. Mars crowdfunding. A one-time grant of $1 billion. I don't think that's worth the research time at the moment. I'll leave these two running. Might go for that later. Food. This is that's 1,000. I may need to do that later. For now, I think I'm going to research that. I thought I had the fuel refinery, but obviously not. This is producing water. I need water tank. So I'm going to put some tanks along here and then put the moisture evaporators in front of it. Water tower. I'll tell you what, let's build the pipes first. Why have you done that? Water tower next. I wanted just one. There we go. Okay, let's fast forward that. Get the little drones building. And then... how are we doing for power now? Production is 15, demand is 15. Okay. We're auto-saving. We need to put in another... One of the problems you have when you build all of your
Sector
units
scanned.
together like this is that you run the risk of a meteor storm knocking out your entire power supply. And this could happen with the batteries as well. We need another wind turbine there as well. Do we have the water up and running? So this water tank's going to start building up nicely. We also need oxygen, of course. And the oxygen shares these pipes, so I can build some Moxies along here as well. But I'm going to do a row of water. They might do a branch off here somewhere, and then build some Moxies here to produce oxygen. Check the power supply again. Production 28, demand 15, so that's okay. So I'm going to put in another. Should I put in another? I'll put in another water moisture evaporator. No, I need prefab parts. Okay, so it's looking like I will need. Sorry about that. We'll need another rocket delivery soon. Don't really want to put the oxygen and the... Oh dear, what's happened to me? Camera. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. There we go. I don't really want to put the oxygen and water together. I was hoping to put the water here. I can run a cable this way, maybe, or from here. Let's just... Let's tell you what, let's do the power cables first.
Sector
see where
scanned.
that leads us to. So that takes us to there, and then a Moxie. I need to plan this. This pipe's going to run down here to the... now the oxygen and water pipes can be shared. So I've put a Moxie here and put a water tank there, maybe. Or a Moxie here and a water tank there. I'm confused. Let's go for the Moxie. Let's put that. Let's just put it there. And then some pipes. More pipes. And then what we need, and what I will probably do, is build the... Oh, slow that down, still going too fast. Build the oxygen tank here. So we may well be ready for our first habitat, or getting close to our first habitat. Okay, so we've got water, we've got oxygen. I need to think about refueling now, and we need... do I have a fuel refinery? Yes, I do. Fuel refineries will produce fuel, which will enable me to refuel that rocket and send it home. I think you stink. I might put a fuel refinery here and run a pipe over from there. Let's see how that works. Let's look at the pipes first. No, don't like that. Maybe we should just build it here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build it there. It's out of the way. It's not interfering with the... There. Let's build that. And then the pipes we can have just running off the end of here. There. Okay, right. Starting to see quite a big amount of concrete. Okay, still not stacked that up yet. This is running nicely. So let's fast forward this, get that fuel refinery produced. Okay, so we are on max with the batteries. That will drain down overnight. Power production is still meeting demand. This is up and running and producing fuel, so we will now, when we click on the rocket here, it says waiting to refuel, we will start to see this go up. What's he doing? Delivering metals. Okay, so the problem we've got now, because of the location that we were in, I'm just going to pause this for a second, we don't have any metals really. These, which are being gathered, and nothing else. Those are deep metals as opposed to rare metals. Those are deep rare metals. I may have made a boo-boo here. Those are deep rare metals as well, so I need to do some research to get access to that. Got some metal there, some metal there. That's not... so we need to go to scanning now and see how we're getting on there. Need to think about scanning here. Okay, so I think we're scanning this one at the moment. Hopefully that will... I don't actually know what to do with this explorer if it's not... if we haven't identified anything that needs... So, I'm going to go back to my research. We've got, this is underway, nearly completed, and that will give oxygen production increase. I always like to try and have an element of contingency, so power, water, oxygen, primarily, a second supply somewhere. And nothing else in the research there at the moment. This might be handy to have. I don't like the power increase on that at the moment, so I think what I'm going to do, just randomly, is throw in a power element here, talking about building in contingency. So I'm going to build one of these Stirling
Research
generators.
complete.
Uses a polymer. Stick it there. So it's now starting to talk about drones already because it knows we're at a point where we can think about a drone. A dome, sorry. Dome needs to be near this. So let's have a look at the build menu. Domes, here you go. So I'll start off with a microdome. Big in it for a microdome.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
We have an anomaly. Hold everything. Where's the anomaly? Here. Oh, excellent. Look. So we could maybe build a dome there. We have... Right. That's a research. So I can get him to scan that. So it's looking like, ideally, a dome would be better placed here. It's quite some way off from where I was planning, and it's nowhere near any of the minerals that I need to excess. Got some metal there. That's outside of this hub by a long way. Okay, that's kind of scuppered my plans a little bit. I need to keep it compact. When this goes, that hub will disappear. I'm just covering the power supply here. Okay. I'm thinking. Still, I don't know. I don't know whether I should then... Yeah, we're too far out to build this dome here, so let's go with the original plan. Let's stick to the plan. So it's the big jobs, as they say. I'm going to start with the microdome. So what we need to do is make sure that we are... We can't build it on top of the concrete. I need to run power into this, so I could put it here and just run those pipes from the oxygen. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. There we go. So I am going to have to now run power cable from here. And let's... I've paused this, haven't I? So let's... Keep pausing it with my thumb on the spacebar. Okay. Concrete and metals. So this is a big ask now, and it'll be interesting to see what happens to the power. What's the draw of this on power? Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me. Okay. Now, once this is built, I'm going to have to run this pipe through to, I think it's here, sits on the end. I'm going to wait until it's built though. I'm getting a little recharge. Ideally, I want these guys to work on
Research complete.
This,
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, research complete. Okay, I like the sound of that. Interesting. I think I'm going to go for this next. Okay, I need to see the... Do I need another... What have we got on here? So we've still got lots of polymers, we've still got electronics, we've still got machine parts. This is good. We're doing alright actually with the resources. So I need to think about bringing these pipes over now, so I might as well start pathing those over and not actually connecting them. I think running them through here will be fine, and then along with those power supply. So from here. So I run it across there and then down. Uneven terrain. Okay. Where does that uneven terrain start? There. Down a bit more. Down a bit more. And there
Sector
we go.
scanned.
That's it. So that'll take oxygen and water into the dome. So I can start to think about maybe bringing some colonists over on the next rocket. Interesting stuff. I'll keep that ploughing on. So, just going to pause for a second. Research is going, I think. Scans are going. Yeah, they'll carry on. My explorer has nothing to do at the moment. I honestly don't know, when there's no anomalies, what he can do. Where is he? I don't think he can just drive around randomly, but let's send him places anyway. Let's send him there. I need to get to deep metals. I need to get to deep metals fairly quickly for the colonists to be able to do something. Building domes and rocket technology. Building, see, these are all unknown. Interesting. I can't. What's a breakthrough? I haven't had any breakthroughs yet. Wondering whether to sacrifice the crops. I think I might take that one off and then see what comes of this. Maybe let's see what happens when this one's finished. Let's do that, because I might be able to unlock deep mining. So what you have is, normally you'll have like a normal mineral deposit which you can go mine, and you have deep mining. Okay, mission control suggesting we call another rocket. I'm not sure we're there yet. What I'd like to do is send this rocket back, and that's being refueled at the moment. Although that said, if I landed another rocket, I could land it here, and that would give me a control radius there to extend to this and build another dome. But by the same token, the colonists that I'm aiming to put in here wouldn't get there. Apparently, I've not actually got to the point where I've heavily colonised, but apparently they get desperately unhappy if they have to walk too far to get to their home. So ideally, I should be putting the rocket to here-ish. So if I'm going to put the rocket there, that's not going to get me next to this. No, if I put it there, we're not even close. And ideally, they want the dome in the middle of that lot. Is that even possible? Is that even possible? Yeah, it is. So let's do it one step at a time. Should I order another? I'm not sure. Let's get this built. Let's get this done. But actually, no. Let's order a rocket. I just need to make sure, actually, that I can build everything I need. So I've got water. I can build food in the form of a hydroponic farm. And I need 3 workers for that. I can also create a fungal farm. Maybe I should do that, because that can sit outside, actually. If I put a fungal farm here, or there maybe, get the food production going, then I don't need to actually waste. put that there. There we go. It's got power then as well, I think. Yeah, it's got power. It takes power from the dome. So if I put that there, then I don't need to use space inside the dome for food. Oh, excuse me. I'm back. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Had a phone call about some work we're doing in the house. So we have buildings.
Research complete.
Okay, research complete. We have a building that is now apparently not working. So let's have a look on the net effect on the water. Is it's decreasing? Minus 0.5, stored water 31, capacity 100. So water production is 1 and demand is 1.5. So we need another one of these. So let's do that now. It's a good job actually I built the dome. Uh-oh. I can't build one until I get another prefab. This is a problem. This is a problem. We might be okay because we don't. So this is pulling 0.5 water. This is pulling 0.5 water. I'm totally confused as to where the other water is going then. Oh, this is pulling 1. That's pulling 1 water. Hang on, this doesn't make sense at all. That's oxygen, forget that. This is producing 1 per tick and a demand of 1.5 and we've stored 31. Okay. So what's consuming? That's consuming 1. That's consuming 0.5. And that's consuming 0.5. By my rudimentary mathematics, that equals 2. 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.5. Unless... yeah, that doesn't make sense to me at all. So, we know that we need a prefab for moisture evaporator. We know that we need that at least. So, we don't have any workers yet providing food. We need to... water connected to it, isn't it? Yeah. So I need to look at providing another rocket. So let's do that. Let's have a look at requesting another rocket. Now the problem is I need passengers, but can I do a passenger rocket with... no, I can't. I can't have people arrive and not have any water until the next rocket comes. Supply pod for 100 million. That sounds quite good actually, but you can't put prefabs in it. Moisture evaporator. Don't need a fuel refinery. Don't need a Stirling. Might need another drone hub, but I can build those. Machine parts I don't have. I'm wondering whether I just stick some moisture evaporators in it. That's going to cost me 400 million, which is quite cheap. I've actually got 4 billion now. So that's gone up. I haven't spent a huge amount of money at the moment. So... 2 prefabs, and that's it. It's full. That's a supply rocket. This is a resupply. Well, I'm going to try that. Stuff it. If it's a bad decision, it's a bad decision. And this, is this refueled, ready to go? Not quite. So, Let's just slow this down a bit. Building's not working. Which building? That because there's no workers. No active research. Okay. So, what did we say we were going to do? We were going to move along here. I need to be able to. I think it's got to be this. I think I've been researching the wrong tree. So what if I? Let's just do that. Oh, might you like
No active research.
Let's do that. I'm hoping that it will let me unlock other elements here. And let's just leave it on researching that for now. So we're refueling one rocket. We're sending another one back in time. And for now, that's all we can do. So I'm going to end this episode here because that's another 30 minutes, believe it or not. Time flies when you're having fun. And I will see you in the next one. I'm just going to wait until the rockets are ready to go and then I'll record the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.